Thank you, Sanjay, for those kind words. But I think at least for the next 15 years, we require Prime Minister Modi to lead our country so that we achieve all the goals which we have set for next 50 years. Having said that, at the outset, I would like to welcome Charge d'Affaires Ambassador Jones for coming here, and I would like to welcome her on behalf of the government of Maharashtra. I think this city of Mumbai is city of dreams, city of Bollywood. It's an entertainment capital, and I'm sure that you will have many more visits to the city of Mumbai in future as well. I must thank Kaku for such great introduction of Maharashtra. I think my job is half done. Or maybe she has put it better than me. So thank you, Kaku, for such kind words. Having said that, I think I'm very thankful to AMCHAM for inviting me to this signature event. I think it was Consul General who the other day mentioned about this, and he recommended that, Mike, you recommended that I should be here. I'm very happy that I'm here, because if at all I have to achieve a $1 trillion economy, then these are the people who would be doing it. Maharashtra has always been a favorite destination for US investors, and we account for 28% of the US investments. So I think Maharashtra has a greater tie with US companies, and we want to increase that more. And I think platforms like AMCHAM is the right place where we indulge more with the US companies. So I would like to request all the board members of AMCHAM that Kaku has shown the way, and I think now all of us should follow that path of Kaku. I think 5 trillion economy for India and $1 trillion economy for Maharashtra are two things which would run parallelly, because Maharashtra is growth engine of India, and I think already the numbers are there. We actually contribute 15% to the national GDP. We are highest in terms of industrial output, in terms of exports. On all parameters, Maharashtra has been doing very well. So the way towards $1 trillion economy or way towards 5 trillion economy is it travels through the state of Maharashtra. I think, as rightly said, that India is an idea whose time has come, and with the very able leadership of Prime Minister Modi, now the way India is progressing, I think infrastructure, industry, innovation and technology are the 4 pillars on which we are building our dream of 5 trillion economy. And the way things are progressing, I think we are sure to surpass 5 trillion and 1 trillion in Maharashtra very soon. The vision of Prime Minister is at a different level. The schemes like Gati Shakti, I must mention here, is something that will change the entire way we used to look at development. Gati Shakti is something where the technology is leveraged to create a platform which will take every business to next level. These are the layers of various utilities, infrastructure, and these layers are put on a platform, and through APIs these layers start speaking to each other, and it creates such a robust network and such a robust platform that we talk about ease of doing business. And this platform will create ease of doing business for everybody, including government, businesses, private industries, and it will cut short the time in implementation of project by nearly 75%, and for also giving permissions by around 80%. So this use of innovation and technology, and with such platforms, I think the way ahead towards 5 trillion economy we can clearly see, and it has started delivering. And since Prime Minister has incentivized all the states to put all their infrastructure and utilities and everything, their geography, their green cover, their forest, every single thing on this platform, I think the states have also started performing, and soon this platform will be ready and it will start delivering. Having said that, for Maharashtra, we are also leveraging on infrastructure, industry, innovation and technology. As rightly said, that now the development will depend on speed of data and speed of travel, speed of mobility. And those who will be ahead on the curve in these two sectors will only move ahead. And we have understood that. The project of Nagpur-Mumbai Expressway is a great example of that. Yesterday or day before yesterday, I traveled on that road and I could cover 520 kilometers in 4 hours. And it's not a mere road, but it connects 14 districts to the JNPT port. So therefore the port connectivity was available to Mumbai, to Pune, to MMR region and to Nasik. But now the time for goods to travel from, let's say, Nagpur, it used to take 3 days to reach JNPT port. Now it will take 10 hours. So leveraging the capacity of JNPT port and the leveraging capacity of port-led development, we are trying to develop the entire state by linking it to the port. This road is not just a mere road, but soon we will have a semi-fast railway on that road, and this will be hopefully the first semi-fast cargo rail on this road where the goods will move very fast. We have connected our industrial areas like our area which we are creating in Aurangabad, which is on Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor. Many such areas are connected, and again with this road we developed a utility corridor so that the undersea cable can be extended up to the last mile of Maharashtra, whereby the data center ecosystem, which is now created mostly in Mumbai and Pune, can be created in other parts of Maharashtra where there is abundant power and cheaper land, and that will change the entire data center space. Fortunately, I must tell you that right now Maharashtra is leading in the data centers investment. Blackstone is here. Many of the investors are here, and not only that, but this road also carries the gas pipeline and the petrochemical pipeline. The gas pipeline is almost, it's finishing. So mostly we are trying to reach the alternate energy sources to all our industrial areas, so that right now the usage of coal which is done there can be replaced. So I think this one road will change the fate of 14 districts, and it will integrate the entire state. We have created it in a record speed, and can you imagine that for 720 kilometers of greenfield alignment, the entire land was acquired in just 9 months and not a single litigation. And now we have decided to create a network of 5,000 kilometers of access controlled roads, which will create entire network of such roads in the state of Maharashtra. So the speed of travel, the mobility will be very fast, and I think that will change the entire business model. Having said that, I think Mumbai, the MMR region and Pune have been our technology hub. Many actually states or many cities boast that they are the startup capitals. Of course, they have done very well. But in terms of absolute numbers, Maharashtra is a startup capital. And I think out of 80,000 startups in India, Maharashtra hosts around 18,000 startups, which is the highest number. And out of all the unicorns, 25% unicorns are from Maharashtra. So the entire startup ecosystem has developed very well in Maharashtra. And in days to come, we are focusing more. So hopefully tomorrow I am meeting 18 of the 25 unicorns in Maharashtra, and we are taking their help to chart a way so that Maharashtra remains unicorn capital. And I think I'm sure that with the brightest of minds and a lot of people who are from Mumbai, and thank you to those who say that we want to remain in Maharashtra. And more thanks to them who want to shift from Bangalore to Mumbai. But let me tell you, after 2 years, see, we have competitive federalism. It's not that the states are at war, but we have a competitive federalism. And let me tell you that in next 2 years, most of the people who are situated in Bangalore will come back to Mumbai after we finish our coastal road, our trans-harbour link, our new Mumbai airport, our metro projects, whereby the ease of living, which is unfortunately not there in Bangalore due to traffic, will be totally created in the Mumbai and MMR region. I must tell you that in my last term, we invested 3 lakh crores in creating infrastructure in and around the MMR region. And now we are delivering the projects. So I think that will change the connectivity of Mumbai to New Mumbai. 22 kilometers sea bridge, which will be ready by early 2024. That will create a third Mumbai. Today we have Mumbai and a New Mumbai, and that will be a third Mumbai which will be bigger than Mumbai and which will have a New Mumbai airport. And I think the next big thing for investment, and especially in innovation and technology, is the New Mumbai which we are creating. And it has an ecosystem which the Mumbai has, but it has better ease of living. Mumbai, of course, being a port city, it's landlocked, but there is a huge land parcels which are available in that part, because the hinterland is getting connected, and I think that will actually define the way we progress for next 10 years. Now in Maharashtra, we are creating new rail lines, and I think mostly by next year we will be also announcing one more port in Maharashtra, which is a Vadhavan port, which will be bigger than JNPT port, and it has a more deep draft than JNPT, a very natural deep draft. And I think this port will lead the way of Indian economy and state's economy for next 10 to 12 years or 20 years, I would say. So on infrastructure side, on technology side, on innovation side, we are working very hard. And I think that is the key. That is the key to achieve a $1 trillion economy. And of course, the social sector and the agriculture is also very important. And now we are working on many initiatives in agriculture sector as well. We are working on creating agri-business societies in 10,000 villages. These societies will be direct connectors to the marketplace. There will be no intermediaries between the marketplace and the farmers. And with ADB and World Bank, there are several projects we have started by which we are trying to infuse a lot of technology into agriculture. We have also started a project with WEF, World Economic Forum, and it is more focused on using drone technologies in agriculture. We have had pilot project in 6 districts, and it has done well. Now we'll be scaling it up. So we are also focusing on Industry 4.0, artificial intelligence, and I think that will put us ahead of many of our coast states. I think one more area where Maharashtra is trying to focus is energy transition. we are trying to invest big time into alternate energies. Now we have decided that our entire agriculture load will be shifted on solar, and we have started that initiative. In 2 years we'll create 4,000 megawatt of solar generation capacity, which would be distributed solar generation capacity. Not large solar parks, of course we are doing, but we are actually solarizing the separated grids of agriculture usage. So by which our farmers will get good electricity in the daytime, cheap electricity in the daytime, and that would also enable us to reduce our power tariff, because today our industrial power tariff cross subsidizes our agriculture power tariff. Just to tell you an example, today our landing cost of power for a farmer is 7 rupees and we are charging him 1 rupee. The 6 rupees subsidy, half of it comes from industry, half of it comes from our budget. And now with the solar initiative, we'll get clean energy at 3 rupees or 3 rupee 20 paisa. So there will be huge saving as well, and we'll be shifting to the clean energy. Whether it is solar, whether it is wind energy, whether it is CNG, whether it is LNG, green hydrogen, every single technology we are leveraging. And I think we want to create an entire pack of technologies by which our energy transition becomes faster and smoother. I think Maharashtra historically has been a very business friendly state, but we want to do more, because of late there is a huge competition which is good for India, and maybe being at top for a long time makes you complacent. So we don't want to be complacent. I think we have to compete with other states, because other states are also doing very good. They are doing well. In fact, many states which were lagging behind with the progressive policies are catching up. And I think this cooperative and competitive federalism, which our Prime Minister mentions, is something that is going to take our country ahead. But I would like to request you all that the $1 trillion economy dream for Maharashtra and 5 trillion economy dream for India is not just a dream of Prime Minister or Chief Minister. It's a dream of every Indian. It's a dream which is a shared dream. All the businesses have to partner with us, and we have to partner with the businesses. And I think that AMCHAM can lead the way.
Thank you.
You have been our trusted partners. Let's work more. Please come to us. I know that there are situations while doing businesses. Please let us know. And I would like to assure you that we would be holding your hands in every situation, so that the entire business becomes hassle-free and the real ease of doing business is felt not on paper but on ground. Thank you for having me here. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.